Hi everyone, welcome back. Last week we were talking a lot about sorting different items, and a lot of you did a great job and sent me some really awesome pictures. You were sorting different buckets of your toys, and you were sorting by size, by color, by shape, by object, all kinds of things. And if you haven't done that, I really want you to do that, because I really want you to be able to sort things into different categories, because you'll need to know that, and because now we're going to go in and make some patterns. So what is a pattern? Let's find out. This book is called It's a Pattern. And if we look right on the front cover, I see a pattern. Do you see a pattern? It's made with the fruit. It starts off with orange, star fruit, kiwi. Orange, star fruit, kiwi. It repeats. A pattern is something that repeats. Patterns you can hear, patterns you can see, patterns you can count. So this pattern you can see. And if you look really closely, you'll see they have some animals. And we have rhinoceros, giraffe, zebra, rhinoceros, giraffe, zebra. If we were to put the next animal there, what would you choose? You're right, rhinoceros. Now, the next pattern here is a pattern that you can hear. So this pattern does this. Can you do that pattern with me? I'll say it so that you can do it with me. Maybe if you say it and you watch it, it'll be a little bit easier, okay? So it goes clap, clap, snap, clap, clap, snap, clap, clap, snap, clap, clap, snap. Now, if you can't snap your fingers, that's okay. Just pretend. Let's try it one more time. Clap, clap, snap, clap, clap, snap, clap, clap, snap. You're really good at patterns. So that is a pattern that you can hear. There's also other patterns that you can see. I bet you lots and lots of you have clothing with patterns on it. So I'm going to show you this little girl, and I want you to look very closely at her clothing and see if you see any patterns. Look at her skirt. What do you notice? Look at her boots and her shirt. She's got stripes on her skirt. She's got, what are those on her feet? I think they might be just dots. And then look at the checkered pattern on her shirt. There are patterns all around us, on buildings, on clothing, in books, in songs, everywhere. Okay, we're gonna look at one more. Now here are some cars. I want you to look very closely at those cars. Okay. Now this is a tricky pattern. It goes red, red, green, green, blue, 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 red, red, green, green, and then if we were to keep going, it would go blue, blue, blue. This pattern is called an ABC pattern, and it's a little trickier. Today, we're just going to work on AB patterns, and I'll tell you what that is in a second. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down, and I'm going to show you some of the materials that I have here for us to make patterns. Okay, as you can see right now, I have a little bit of a mess here, right? I have all kinds of materials. Now you can make patterns with anything at home. You can make patterns with stickers, you can make patterns with blocks, Lego, dolls, pencils, anything. But first I'm going to sort these materials. So I noticed that I have a whole bunch of gems here. So I'm going to put all my gems up here. Okay, I'm sorting my gems. Okay, And then I'm left with some cubes. So I have gems and I have cubes, but I want to sort them even more. So I'm going to put all the green cubes up here. And all the yellow cubes here. What do you think I should do with the gems? You're right, the same thing. I'm going to put the blue ones over here and the white ones there. Now I have 4 different piles. And I'm going to start making patterns with the cubes. So I want you to watch carefully to what I'm doing, because I want you to see if you can tell me what comes next. So I'm going to put a cube there. Watch what I'm doing. Now, in order for it to be an actual pattern, it has to repeat a few times. Now, let's see if we can read this pattern. Green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green. What comes next? Let's read it one more time. Green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. You're right. Now, if I want to keep going, what do you think would come next? Keep reading your pattern so that you can get it in your head. Green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green. You've got it. Now, the part of our pattern that repeats over and over and over again is called the core. And in this pattern, it is this. Green and yellow are the core of my pattern. They're an A-B pattern, which means there's only 2 different things, okay? So A-B, 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 A-B. It doesn't matter what they are, there's only 2 different things and they keep repeating. And this core, right here, these 2 blocks, is what repeats over and over and over again. Okay, let's see if we can try it with the gems. All right, here's my gems. Let's see if we can read this pattern. Blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. What comes next? White. Let's see if we can read it one more time. You can read it with me. We'll move it a little bit. So blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. White, you are correct. And in this pattern, the core, oh, you already knew, are these 2, blue and white. That is the part that repeats over and over again. Now, for those friends that need a bit of a challenge, I am going to show you a different kind of pattern. Because I know some friends can already do A-B patterns and want to try something different. So I'm going to show you this and see if you can figure it out. Can you see what I'm doing? Look at that. I've got yellow, yellow, green. Yellow, yellow, green. Yellow, yellow, green. What comes next? Let's say it again. Yellow, yellow, green. Yellow, yellow, green. Yellow, yellow, green. You're right, yellow. And then what will come next? Another yellow and a green. Because the core in this pattern is not just 2 blocks, it's 3. It is this, yellow, yellow, green. That's what kept repeating over and over again. And this challenge pattern is called an AAB pattern. That's because 2 are the same, 1 is different. If you want to try this challenge pattern, you can. Okay, so your job is to look for some materials around your house, could be anything, and see if you can make some AB patterns and see how long you can make them and send me some pictures. And if you want to try a challenge, you could try making different patterns like an AAB pattern. Maybe you could start a pattern and see if you could trick your parents and see if they know what comes next. So I look forward to seeing your patterns coming in.